Yo YouTube, it's your boy Chris coming at you with another Sonic video again, and today we have something that's actually like some real news. Takashi Izuka did an interview with some gaming press in China and actually revealed a little bit of info. These are very similar to the interviews he was doing over the summer frequently, and while he doesn't reveal everything, the reporter does poke at him a little bit and gets a little bit of info out of him, and he talks about a lot of different things. He talks about Sonic's 30th anniversary, Sonic Origins, and just the overall future of the franchise and what the plans are. So yeah, I found this article on Soa City yesterday while I was scrolling on Twitter. So we'll get right into it. He starts off by addressing the elephant in the room and he talks about Colors Ultimate. Let me just throw these bad boys on for reading. So the interview starts off by saying, despite the new game Sonic Colors Ultimate, are there any new titles or events for the 30th anniversary of the Sonic brand that you can talk about? Izuka says, in addition to this year's latest release, Sonic Colors Ultimate, there will be a new game called Sonic Origins in 2022. Which we already knew about. So please look forward to it. Besides, there's a new co-op with Minecraft, and we're also thinking about more co-op activities, so please pay more attention in related news. So they're just talking about the collabs they've been doing with various brands. The next question says, the concept trailer for the new series was released at the end of the 30th anniversary release, which was the biggest surprise for many fans. Can you please reveal a little bit about whether this is a brand new work or a sequel to a certain series? Izuka then says, the completely new work of Sonic only reveal a tiny bit of this time. The new work has challenges in the system and we are developing it step by step. I hope everyone looks forward to it. Yeah bro, we've been looking very forward to this game. We're looking for something, a gameplay trailer, anything bro, come on. So yeah, they're just talking about Rangers a little bit right there. They don't reveal too much, but he does say that there's challenges for this, so it looks like they're gonna try something new and it's going to be a very ambitious project. The next question he gets asked is, the Sonic series is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Reviewing the development of a new Sonic series nowadays, what do you think is the most important aspect of design compared to the development in the past? He says the difference is that the development team has become significantly larger. When Sonic 3 was developed in the past, there was only a dozen people on the team. Now it's 50 to 60 people. In the past, any idea that came to mind during the development process could be implemented immediately, but now, before game development, a very detailed plan has to be done, which means that developers can feel a lot of pressure as well as expectations. And yeah, there's a lot of expectations for this game. In addition, nowadays we have to draw opinions from various aspects of the game development. In early days, the game may be released directly once it's made, but now we will listen to opinions continuously during development process. For example, the feedback from players in the demo version, which is also a big difference. So maybe those leaks that came out earlier this year are 100% confirmed, and I think it's true. Remember those leaks that came back in January 2021? There was a player tester, so it's almost all but confirmed that these leaks might have been true. In the next part of the interview, he once again talks a little bit about Colors Ultimate, which we know had its issues, and they don't really talk about it too much. They really more so talk about what it means for future Sonic titles. So the question asks, since Sonic Colors is an HD remake of a previous title released in 2010, are there any plans to continue the Sonic series by porting previous series to the next gen platforms? Hello, we need Unleashed. He says, there are no plans to do so at the moment, but our team will be looking at the reviews and comments of Sonic Colors Ultimate after its release. If the reception is good, we will consider the previous titles to HD or remastering them to various platforms. So while there was a lot of fan backlash, it is important to know that this game did receive well by game critics. And maybe that's who they really needed to appeal to in the first place. But keep in mind, this game probably did sell pretty well, so I'm expecting that they will remaster further games in the future. And my fingers are still crossed for an Adventure 1 and 2 remake. So the next question asks, taking Sonic Colors Ultimate as an example, will players see more of remastered editions to the series? What was the origin for releasing the HD remastered edition? He goes on to say, previously the Sonic series was considering how to make new works and did not consider the remake or anything like that. The launch of the remastered version is due to the recent Hollywood movie, the Sonic movie. Many users who do not know Sonic got in touch through the movie. We were releasing Sonic Colors Ultimate in order to get people in touch with the game that is fun for everyone. We are still discussing whether there will be more remakes in the future. So as you guys know, I covered that in a previous video. The movie brought a lot of fans back to the series, including myself. So to them, Sonic Colors Ultimate was the perfect way to introduce new players to the series. The next question he gets asked is, according to a previous interview, it was mentioned that the development team has always taken the challenges of trying to make innovation and taken the trial and error. So what do you personally think is the biggest challenge or problem in the creation of Sonic series games? Izuka-san. He talks about my favorite game, which is Sonic Adventure. He goes on to say, in Sonic Adventure in 1998, the biggest difficulty is how to represent the characters moving at a high speed in a 3D space. How to achieve the same feeling as a 2D Sonic game that was in 3D was the biggest challenge. Thus, the system developed is to convert the camera camera's perspective as much as possible under the 3D space according to the player's operation. This system has contributed to a lot of future development in the Sonic series. He gets asked what is the next game he wants to remaster, and obviously he says the Sonic Origins collection because he has to promote his new game. So I won't talk too much about that because we already know what that game's about and we know it's coming next year before the Sonic movie. So the next part of this interview is what you guys all probably clicked on this video for. He starts to talk a little bit about Sonic Rangers, and the interviewer pokes at him a little bit. He doesn't give out everything, but you do get some relevant info and you do get to tap into his mind a little bit and pick his brain. The first question says, nowadays more and more games have adopted open world gameplay. So has the Sonic series ever considered making it open world? Izuka says that the development team has been thinking about discussing in various directions, including open world, battle royale, online play, etc. Gameplay modes which can attract more players to play Sonic are in the discussion. We are still discussing ideas, including open world, and other things we are thinking about, including matchmaking, online gameplay, etc. As developers, we want to further evolve the mode of high-speed gameplay and various designs based on this criteria. Yo, what? Yo, hold up. Huh? There you have it. This is the first time we've had open world acknowledged by someone from Sonic Team. We're getting closer and closer to just revealing that the previous leaks we saw earlier this year were in fact true. And hold up, they're talking about a battle royale? Can you guys imagine that? Like a Sonic Fortnite high speed, like... I can't even imagine what that game would be like, but maybe it would be really cool. Maybe there's like a racing mode that you battle royale and it's like 100 people, and I don't really know. But one thing that's really interesting is that they're moving towards online matchmaking, or at least looking at that. That is something that is vital to the success of any video game in this day and age, because the younger crowd is more now than ever playing video games online with their friends. So it makes total sense that they're at least looking at this, and I feel like this is a great sign for the long-term health of this game, as well as the commercial success. But yeah, moving on, believe it or not, they actually talk about even more crazy stuff. The next question asks, will future games in the Sonic franchise experiment with more different game genres such as RPGs? Izuka says, we're keen to challenge a wide range of genres. Previously, Sonic series has mostly been action and racing, which of course will be widely popular with fans. Our main direction will still be the action and racing genres, but the development team wants to let more players get in touch with the Sonic series, so more genres will be taken into consideration in the future. As a team, we really wanted to try other game genres. Action and racing type games are the most throughout the series and the most popular among players. While we still want to be developing around these two type of games in the future, other games of Sonic are also in consideration in order to make our titles the most enjoyable to more players. Now get this, the interviewer then asked him about Shadow the Hedgehog from 2005. He says, is there any chance we'll see future titles featuring other characters from the Sonic franchise, like Shadow the Hedgehog in 2005? You gotta respect that this guy is trying to get some answers out of this guy. Izuka says, personally, I'd be very interested in doing a spin-off, but I'm already working very hard in the main Sonic series right now. Thus, I don't have the extra energy to work on a spin-off at the moment. And that makes sense. This mainline title needs to be their best one yet, so we really can't afford any spin-offs right now. But if Izuka's interested in it, maybe in the future we might get some more. The next question he's asked is, as one of Sega's mascots, will there be more plans for the Sonic brand in the future? Besides game and animation, is there any other possibilities for Sonic to be involved in more areas? Izuka says there will be a complete new series of Sonic in 2022. A Hollywood live-action movie is expected to be released next year, a Netflix animated series is in production, and a comic book is currently being serialized in the US. Our team is also thinking of other ways to expand the IP beyond games and animation. This year is Sonic's 30th anniversary, and we are negotiating with various manufacturers to collaborate with them. Besides Minecraft, there are a number of unrevealed co-op projects that have yet to be announced. We hope to expand Sonic by collaborating with as many games as possible. So yeah, as expected, next year is going to be very busy for Sonic, and he's looking to collaborate with other gaming companies for like those little mobile spin-offs. So this is a good thing. Anything that expands the brand and the global IP of Sonic is always going to be a good thing. So I'm looking forward to all this. He talks a little bit next about how Sonic was a VTuber earlier this year, and for the sake of time, I won't cover it too much, but he did mention that that's a one-off thing, so you shouldn't expect that anytime soon in the future. This is another interesting question he gets asked in relation to the game. Izuka gets asked, many Japanese companies are currently releasing their classic games on mobile, such as Final Fantasy series from Square Enix. So are there any plans for Sonic games to come to mobile in the future, or is there a new title coming for mobile? Izuka says the RPG genre is relatively suited for mobile platforms, but there are some limitations for action games like Sonic when they come to mobile. We've tried games like Sonic Rush and Sonic Forces Speed Battle. However, porting console games directly to the mobile is not a good experience for the players. Therefore, the team will try to rethink and redesign with this content in the future, and maybe even possibly an RPG title, but I will keep you posted on that. The last question in the interview that I thought was important to talk about was this. Izuka gets asked, the success of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie last year gave a a good start to the future of the Sonic franchise multimedia rollout. Can you give us a brief insight of what other form Sonic will take into gamers' lives next? Izuka says the impact of the Sonic movie was massive, and this is true. This brought a lot of old-time classic fans, even such as myself, back to the franchise. After the film was released, we had quite a few talks about merchandises and development. Of course, our goal as a game team is to let players around the world learn more about Sonic, and we will continue to think about future exploration of the Sonic brand. So yeah, that's the most expected answer. Obviously, this movie was really good, and it performed very well critically, so we can only imagine where the brand's going to take it next. Obviously, as you know, we have a sequel coming next year after all. This is going to bring a lot of new fans in, and also bring a lot of old fans back, so I can only imagine where the Sonic brand is going next, and I really think we're in very good hands for 2022, and we should expect a resurgence of Sonic next year. It also looks like he's trying to expand the global brand as well, because he does talk a little bit more in the interview about how he's trying to expand into China and even bring the movie there. So if we have a whole new audience for Sonic, we can only imagine what's coming next. But yo, I feel like this is a pretty explosive interview. Usually this guy doesn't talk and really say much, and it was a little bit of the same as usual, but I feel like this was the most talkative he's ever been, and shout out to the guy who actually interviewed him, because he was really poking at him a lot. We almost got some stuff, but if you look between the lines, you will see that there's a lot of stuff that came out of this that is very important to take note of. But let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited for all this stuff to come to Sonic next year? As always, make sure to get up in my Discord and get up in the social media pages down below. I would really love to chat with all of you off of YouTube or off of Twitter or whatever, because my Discord community is full of awesome people and we're growing very rapidly. Also, make sure to get in my TikTok. I have one of the fastest growing Sonic accounts on TikTok, and I love to have you guys there because I post like 3 to 4 times a day. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.